All right, you're welcome back. We're still talking the second leg of the quarterfinals for the UEFA Champions League. And of course, Sam was previewing the second leg. But just before that, we just want to give you the highlight, the original highlight. You will not see this highlight anywhere in the world. Arsenal versus Real Madrid, first leg. Let's see the highlight. Original highlight. It's not this one you've been seeing before. Let's take a look at it. Wonderful. You've not seen that highlight anywhere.
At all.
Anywhere. So only that I get to see that highlight.
Where did you get the highlight from?
This one? This one?
Did you travel?
This one is confirmed. Is UEFA, in fact, what's his name now? Seferin sent me this one directly this morning. You understand? He sent it to me directly. And while he sent it, Ibrahimovic was there and copied Ibrahimovic.
Wow.
And said, you know, after
this is proper highlight.
Original highlights. That's what you can. You will not see it anywhere else. All right. So Sam, yes, we're previewing the second legs.
No,
and of course,
so like I said, yeah, we have players coming back, but also they're losing players. And for Arsenal, they have no suspension. David Alaba going to still consider left back, or Felan Mehdi will be back. Or we do know that Kamavinga is not going to be there. Yeah. So it's let's see, because going into that game, maybe there's no. Courtois himself was not in the best form. I mean, he was not fully fit. That's why Frank Gonzalez had to play against Valencia.
Yet he made 7 saves.
And it was
without him,
that's why all of that it could have been.
It would have been more.
Like, still, like I mentioned,
so
I think it's an Arsenal
go through. Is it an Arsenal win or a Madrid win in spite of that Arsenal will go through? Or what is your prediction?
I don't think Arsenal is going to lose this game. I think they are going to either draw or win this match.
So what are your thoughts? Very fast.
So there's nothing impossible in football.
Oh yes,
we've seen just like you mentioned the 6-1 where PSG won 4-0. In France,
4-0,
and then of course the Liverpool losing 3-0.
The Roma
but the problem is when you look at the Real Madrid side this season, you struggle to see how they want to muster up that courage, that zeal, that willingness to want to even come back. They look like a side that the team effort, the team play is gone, or rather is not there this season. That's how do I put it now? That union where you go through thick and thin together this season. You barely see players wanting to sacrifice themselves for the other person. And that is what has been lacking so far this season. Everybody, I'm not saying every player are not playing their role, but it's not just about playing your role alone. You play your role, you cover for others. You also sacrifice yourself. You compromise for your other teammates.
And it's not happening with them.
And it's not happening lately. It's not been happening
so what do you
right
see
now.
For them?
If you see from the first leg where the front three were not pressing, and even when the front three even got the ball, they barely pressed Arsenal still. They were just so comfortable just trying to look for.
So there's that talk now that they are giving them, I don't know why they try to make that public, but they are giving them motivational speeches
before the game.
Honestly, I don't know.
They will do pre-energetic, maybe, I don't know whether they will dance salsa on the stadium.
Emotional stuff to make them say.
And of course, they will close the Bernabeu, I'm sure, that's what.
They've always been closing the Bernabeu, but it's not going to be any different. See, when it comes to United, you know, the United sell the papers. The same thing for Real Madrid. All these rumors of their playing.
So you think they will win?
Them, like, where is this coming from?
Will they win?
They might win at the Santiago Bernabeu, but qualifying is the most important part. Which they have to score 4 goals. I'm not too sure.
At least just score 3, not 4 first. Equalize it first. All right, but Sam, very fast. What are your thoughts on that particular fixture? Who is going through?
I think it will take miracle for Arsenal to crumble. In the last 2 years, Arsenal haven't considered more than
3 goals.
Yes, the last time they scored Arsenal 3 was Luton, and it ended 4-3 in favor of Arsenal. So the more you score, the more Arsenal come at you score again. one thing Arsenal know how to do is, regardless of how much...
You think that this club will won anything in the last 5 years?
Regardless of...
I don't know why you're attacking Arsenal like this.
FA Cups.
They just only have record of they've not scored us.
Record there be no day. It didn't day.
What are the records for?
Okay. But I can assure you that Real Madrid are not getting the better of Arsenal this come Wednesday.
Okay. All right, wonderful. Now, very fast, let's go to the other legs. Aston Villa PSG, that's decided?
No.
No, it's not actually.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Yeah, I think it is.
I see Villa winning that match.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Maybe PSG is going to qualify, but I see Villa winning the second leg.
I think it was just one naive move from Emery, which is common with doing. I think he went there for a draw.
Yeah.
He obviously went there for a draw because there were some parts in the game where Villa could actually go at PSG, and PSG they were crumbling.
Yeah, they were there.
They were able to open them up. They were there for they opened them up several times. But they were conservative. They didn't want to open themselves too much so that of course you are afraid of Kvaratskhelia, Dewey, and
Aston Villa can roll back a 2-goal deficit.
They can. They scored first, did they not? They were just being cautious.
Okay.
And I feel that if they go toe-to-toe, yes, they might get burnt if they go toe-to-toe with Paris Saint-Germain, but I feel with the home advantage, they still have the chance.
You don't think? What do you think?
If the away goal rule was still in place, then I of course would give them a chance. They might win 2-0, but a PSG side will concede 2 goals and not score anyone. I don't think so.
I think I'm on that side. Okay, so let's go to Dortmund Barcelona. Let's not talk too much about that one.
I think it's gone.
It's gone. It's gone. Let's not talk about that one. Inter Bayern, there's still something
it's not
in that
gone.
match.
Yes.
But this is at the Giuseppe Meazza San Siro. Yeah. So there is a problem.
When I saw this game and it ended 2-1, I remember 2010 where they won at the Allianz Arena under Jose Mourinho. 2-1. It was not Diego Milito that caused the whole damage.
Yeah.
Now you look at Inter Milan, they're not just a side that a lot of people when you hear Inter Milan, they accustom defensive attributes or style of play to them, but that's not true because you barely watch the Serie A, you barely watch these guys. They might have 3 at the back and 4 or 5 in the midfield, but it's not just about. You mentioned Çalhanoğlu. I saw Çalhanoğlu play as a quarterback against Inter Milan because he wanted to orchestrate play from there. Every pass, every move started from Çalhanoğlu. So you could see that obviously playing that way at the Allianz Arena, being conservative yet clinical and ruthless when they need to be. How much more when they get to the Giuseppe Meazza, where they have to now
come back.
All right, wonderful. Now let's move over to our second talking point of